These are the dogs available for adoption here at Pinellas County Animal Services at closing time, 5 o'clock on Thursday, May the 24th. Our first dog is Shania. Shania is 48 pounds and a year old. She knows a lot of commands like down, stay, and shake. Actually, she's working on those. She knows sit very well, though. Our next dog continues to wait for a home. This is Paisley. You should know all about Paisley by now. She's been in all kinds of media and television and newspaper trying to find a home. She's 4 years old and 58 pounds. She likes stuffed animals and playing ball. She knows some basic commands. She really does like to sit and sit next to you and be petted. I think she needs a home. Next is Tulip. Tulip is a year old and 46 pounds, and Tulip knows sit. Gigi here is a super affectionate dog. Gigi is a year old and 60 pounds. She knows some basic commands like sit and shake, and she's been in a recent article in the Tampa Bay Times newspaper showing off our isolation playground. Next is Petey, who knows sit and shake. Petey's 8 months old and 50 pounds. He's a very, very attentive dog. When you talk to him, he looks right at you. This is Beaker. Beaker is 3 years old and 39 pounds. The classic beagle. Loves to lay down, but when the time comes, will howl quite a bit. Beaker likes to play fetch and tug of war. Beaker also knows the basic command sit. Next is Sunny. Sunny is 8 months old and weighs 45 pounds. Sunny's a pretty attentive dog that loves water, like anybody does when it's sunny. Sunny knows sit and is a high energy dog but loves treats, so should learn training very easily. Next is Sleepyhead here. This is Molly. She's a smart girl. She knows sit. She is a year old and she does like to jump up a little bit, so she'll need some training. She weighs 52 pounds. And we've got a cage door open here because Shine just went home. Was adopted just a few minutes ago. Next is Paris. Paris is also waiting for a home. Paris loves to smile, chase lizards, and play fetch. She's really good at playing with toys also. She's a year old and 48 pounds. The next dog up for adoption here at the shelter is Samson, who is a year and a half and 68 pounds. He is a high-energy dog, but knows some basic commands and is very attentive. It's a pretty obedient dog. Our next dog is Serena, who is 2 years old and 37 pounds. Serena is a dog that knows sit and shake. She's a pretty affectionate dog that's very easy to walk on the leash. Next is Nilo. Nilo is a year old and 48 pounds. Listed as a brown dog, I think he looks more red, especially when the sunlight's on him. This is a Labrador Retriever named Bella. Bella's 3 years old and weighs 74.5 pounds. Had to get that half pound in there. She walks very well on a leash. Her energy level is not super high. She's pretty relaxed, as you can see in the video, and she's very affectionate. Our next dog is Titan. Titan is an 11-month-old who weighs 55 pounds. Hasn't been with us a real long time, but he's got kind of a high energy level there. so he's going to need a lot of toys and a lot of playtime. Titan is followed by Missy, whose tail always begins to wag when you walk up. She is halfway rolled over because she wants her belly rubbed. Missy's a beautiful dog that really enjoys playing with toys. She is a year old, and Missy is also 63 pounds. Our next loving dog who loves to cuddle is Sabrina. Sabrina's 3 years old, and she needs a little work on a leash, but she knows sit. She does that very well. She weighs 44 pounds. This is Shane. Shane does like to jump up, so he'll need some work on leash manners, but he is an affectionate dog. He's only 6 months old, so it's going to take some training. He's going to be almost 80 pounds when he's done growing. He's half grown at 40 pounds now. Next is a dog that loves to fetch, loves to give kisses, loves to hug, and play in the pool. How can you resist this dog? This is a 10-month-old that weighs 50 pounds. And her name is Luna. She is a beautiful dog. This is a very smart dog named Shelby. Shelby is a very smart dog that sits on command every time. Shelby is 3 years old and 58 pounds. These are all the dogs available for adoption here at Pinellas County Animal Services. All of the animals on tonight's video will be available for adoption when the shelter reopens tomorrow morning, Friday, May the 25th at 9 a.m. Adoptions are currently only $25, and that includes spay or neutering, shots, heartworm test, deworming, a flea preventative, a bag of food, a Kong toy, and a leash. You can't get half of those things for half of that price. Well, thank you for looking at the animals that are here up for adoption at Pinellas County Animal Services.